Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast and a game between HayPro and Leenock here on MLG Antigua Shipyard. Forced cross spawns here as we see HayPro spawning as the red Zerg at what I'll call the 11 o'clock position. Meanwhile, we have Leenock spawning as the blue Zerg at the 4 or 5 o'clock position. Now, first things first, want to give a shout out and a thanks to Mookie GP. I know that he didn't ask me to do this, but I had completely forgotten that I even had a donation link on my homepage, and donations definitely help. Views have been going down, and you know, with the way things are going right now, time investment, it's getting a little bit more difficult to cast. And once again, I just want to say thanks. If you guys do feel, I don't even know how to ask this. It almost feels kind of strange, but if you guys are willing or want to support me even further, there is a link on my main channel, and I'll leave that at that and get this game underway. We have HayPro now scouting out with his second Overlord as well. Meanwhile, we have a very early pool extractor coming in from Leenock, and this is going to be a double extractor perhaps for the drone trick. Yes, there you go. Now going to go into 12/10. And now gonna have some very early Zerglings based upon the timing, especially because he knows where exactly his opponent is. Those Zerglings will run across the ramp and perhaps catch HayPro completely off guard. One of the issues with a version of Antigua Shipyard like this is that you can do crazy things like this, and now 6 Zerglings already being trained well before we see even a spawning pool being built by HayPro, and HayPro needs to get that spawning pool down. He's going to end up losing a lot of drones, especially as he's going into extractor first. This is really bad news. Spawning pool just now getting started, but the Zerglings are already in the run and will be making their way across the field now. Will the Overlord spot them is a key question, and I believe HayPro will see the sea of Zerglings, and will he cancel the hatchery? I believe this hatchery may end up getting canceled, or even if it does come into play, there's not going to be that many drones as the second batch of Zerglings, or the second pair of Zerglings, now make their way out. So it is going to be 8 Zerglings inside the base. This is really bad news. This hatchery most likely will end up just getting canceled if it does get attacked, but I think more importantly, we're going to see Leenock run in with those Zerglings inside the base and get some damage dealt. Zerglings now running in, getting some damage onto those drones. Drones trying to run away. Drones made a turn around and attack. One drone now down. Second drone may get taken down, but those Zerglings are fighting on creep. So that is very good news for them. The Zerglings need to back off though, as some drones have already been killed. 4 drones have been taken down now. More Zerglings being trained in addition to a queen, as the Zerglings are now trying to take down this one drone here. Zerglings after Zerglings. Zerglings now running around still, and has enough damage been dealt? 5 workers now already lost. 12 workers compared to 13. But the queen and now HayPro actually in a pretty good position. You can see that there are Zerglings and a lot of them coming, or currently a decent amount for HayPro. 8 on the ramp. He is getting a queen. Should be able to get a second queen as well, as more Zerglings are being added. The queen now going to make her way down to the low ground here, as the drones are now going to perhaps try and mine over here. We are going to see a queen now push away this Overlord. There is a spine crawler on the ramp that's being built, and now how is all of this going to work? More Zerglings now morphing into Banelings and going to be running straight into that mineral line. You can see 1 queen on the ramp, a lot of Zerglings. This 1 spine crawler going to have to take down many Banelings, as there is currently 6 of them morphing into play. And now they are going to start running up that ramp. Zerglings bringing in the rear, as we now see a couple Zerglings in a different positions there. There's that spine crawler. Baneling's going to try to get in position there. Are we going to get a popping on a Baneling? There goes 1 Baneling. Second Baneling may get taken down. There's another Baneling. Is it going to be enough? Will that? Yes, another one getting taken down there. And beautifully defended, but HayPro may lose this queen. Queen now down to 6 hit points. Trying to run away. Gets taken down by Zerglings there. And wow, it looks like HayPro is going to have a much more difficult time, as he loses a little bit of defense as well. Zerglings are now running back. The spine crawler now going to root itself on the ramp here, and perhaps pick off a couple of those Banelings as they try to run up. And this time, Leenock is running off of 1 base, but he has a slight drone advantage, 20 compared to 16. And also Leenock does have a queen on his 1 hatchery, better than 2 hatcheries by themselves. HayPro going to be getting up another queen, or getting up a second queen here. First queen getting taken down by Zerglings earlier in this match, as the queen now going to make her way down to the low ground. Going to quickly make its way down here and start tending to this hatchery now. How will HayPro respond? Pretty much HayPro knows that he cannot scout out all too easily. Banelings are being added. More drones are being added by HayPro. Harvester count 19 compared to 20. 3 banelings being morphed in the middle of the field, as those banelings may be trying to do another run by. 5 banelings in total, and it is going to be 1 queen, a spine crawler, and perhaps an evolution chamber. Here would be a very safe call, as a second spine crawler now being added, and now the banelings are caught. So the banelings are being noticed. You can see that the banelings are trying to walk all the way around. Don't want to walk straight into position here. 2 Zerglings. Zerglings now going to engage as well. Banelings are now going to try to run in, and how is this going to work? Spine crawler easily getting taken down, as the banelings are simply able to run by, surround the queen. And how is all of this going to happen? A second queen now just hatching in time, only to fall to more and more Zerglings. And Leenock just absolutely devastating. Perhaps going to detonate, take down another spine crawler here, and take down even more drones. Beautifully done. And wow, 14 drones compared to 26 now. Enough damage has been dealt. 17 workers have been lost. Even though HayPro currently running off of 2 hatcheries, still not enough, as the Zerglings are going to still try to make their way up that ramp. 1 Zergling, 2 Zerglings able to make it inside here. The drones are not rallied to start mining. 2 of them just sitting idle, as the banelings are just popping left and right. A second queen being added by Leenock all the way back at home. Spawning pool has already finished a metabolic boost now on both sides for quite some time, as an overlord still able to park itself inside the base and take a look at everything. Currently by here we can see 4 Zerglings versus 2. Those Zerglings need to get away. They're going to get taken down very quickly. Down they go, as more and more Zerglings are reinforcing. Harvester count 30 compared to 19. We are getting a lot of Zerglings just hatch, and these Zerglings are going to perhaps engage in just a moment. No, simply just running by the queen. What is this queen doing? Running around the far side, as HayPro now able to get a lot of scouting information as he just dashes through this base. Zerglings are engaging, but the help with the queen able to add a little bit more DPS and finish it off. Spine crawler about to finish down over here. It looks like there are a couple of banelings here, and the queen of HayPro able to finally take down that overlord. There it goes. 50 over 44 compared to 30 over 36. 25 drones versus 29, as banelings are still being detonated in the center portion of the map. Leenock looking to do another round of attack. Banelings trying to get in position. 1 baneling for 1 Zergling. Not a good trade at all. 1 baneling for 3, as this baneling may perhaps try to engage and take down the rest of these banelings. Low hit point banelings. There you go. There's the exchange, as the Zerglings now once again run in and going against the queen. The queen blocked by his own banelings, unable to escape, and there they go. And I believe Leenock is going to take this game in a very, very quick fashion. 25 workers already killed. Baneling running in. More drones going to get taken down. And wow, so much damage to be had. And there is the GG. HayPro. HayPro losing 2 games straight in this best of 3 series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.